densely populated northern suburbs of Chicago.
Lost my engine. Mayday, mayday, mayday.
This black and white tape of the actual emergency was taken from a cockpit camera behind the pilot's head. When Amato's engine quit, he could have followed the rulebook recommendations, dropped his 3 external fuel tanks, and bailed out. But suburban Chicago was below him, and he had only a split second instead to decide he'd stay with his plane, guide it away from populated areas, and hopefully toward a nearby naval air station.
I knew I was over Chicago. I couldn't see the ground. I was very concerned with where the tanks would land, not to mention, of course, the aircraft also. Okay, give me immediate vectors. This is an emergency. I'm engine out. Newt's getting a little hot in here. I need headings now.
Glenview Naval Air Station was below the cloud cover somewhere, and Amato's F-16 had lost all power to run the navigational instruments. His wingman stayed close, and together they plummeted through the clouds. When they broke out underneath, Amato was 2 miles from the runway, his tiny fighter falling fast.
4 miles from airport, Viper 03.
Got one shot. Make it good.
Viper 03, you're a quarter of a mile from runway.
Okay, you got it, Vince. You got it. Man, I thought I was gone.
You're in there, bud. Good job. Looks like you got down just fine. Thanks a lot.
You guys, I owe you a case of beer.
Amato was so consumed with saving the airplane, the people on the ground, and finally himself, that he didn't think about the risk till it was over.
The largest amount of fear came after the aircraft was stopped. That's when I realized just exactly what had happened.
For what he did, Captain Amato got the Distinguished Flying Cross. He can finally talk about it now that the Air Force investigation is over. And people in the northern suburbs of Chicago can think about what a 29-year-old Air Force captain may have prevented. Dave Monsees, CNN.
All you can do is shake your head.